There we go. I'm in! Yay! Hey, Grace.
Wow, she's so happy.
Look at this little kitty.
Send out a reminder.
He's so confused. Dad,
Yeah,
where are you?
I'm sitting right next to Mom.
Oh. I never.
And
Oh my gosh.
All right, but let's get started. So today we are learning about the burning bush.
Yay.
Let's talk about our highs and lows. Nisa, you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
My high is these little kitties just got into our house.
Yep, we got Brandon.
And my down is they just had surgery. We can't play with them like 14 days.
Yeah, for Zoe. Yep.
uh,
Yep. Sam, highs and lows?
oh well, highs. It's been a really, really busy week, so I've been working a lot. We had a good dinner. Where did we go to eat? How's this week, right?
It was really good.
Yeah,
And you're down?
Smoky House? Or?
Yeah, the Smokehouse 734.
It was really good.
It was yummy barbecue, so we had a really good time. So that was a high. I guess the low is our fundraiser at Yes FM is not going as well as we would like it to, although we did reach over 70,000 today, so that was a good thing. But I guess on a high too, lots of good engagement though. So I've really started to push social media and stuff. And so I've started to make some serious connections. I really wanted to kind of see this share-a-thon play out before I started making serious moves. Yeah, so.
All right, so my highs and lows. Well, my high is the same as Nisa, and we got two new kitties to join our family. So now we've got 4 kitties.
Speaking of lows.
And my low, yeah, they both had surgery. Oh, actually my low was yesterday when Alexander, one of our newest kittens, didn't come back for hours, and that super scared me. Missing cat. So that was not fun. That was definitely a low. All right. We're going to take a look back.
Do you remember what we talked about week 1?
We talked about Adam and Eve.
Yay.
And the first sin. And how God began the story of redemption.
Okay, here. Sorry we're late.
That's
No
okay, no worries. Jayla, glad you could make it.
There.
All right. So week 2, so week 1, we talked about Adam and Eve. Week 2, we talked about Joseph and his brothers.
Yay.
How it didn't go well.
No, what happened to Joseph?
Ooh.
Yeah, Nisa?
Okay. He got sold
Yep.
Yep.
into slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it'd be
Made his
a
brothers
little
mad.
flowery.
So there's a hint. Don't make your brothers mad.
Yeah. All right, and so week 3, we talked about, or week 2, we talked about Joseph and his brothers and how they got jealous of him and his dad's love for Joseph, and so they sold him to slavery. But what happened in week 3? We still talked about Joseph, but what happened in week 3?
Joseph helps his family, and we talked about helpers, and we saw Mr. Rogers talk about helpers, and talked about who would help in different situations. So.
Yep, and so when things are scary or things are going bad, Mr. Rogers says to look for the helpers because there's always somebody around who's wanting to help out the situation.
And God is always there.
So what were some of the helpers that we talked about, Nisa? Do you remember? Or Jayla? Jayla, you may have missed that week. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Okay, Nisa?
I remember a pastor that
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, pastor.
and a teacher.
Yeah, teacher. Yeah, and policemen and
Firemen.
Firefighters, yeah.
Yeah. Librarians. I think there was a librarian, we thought. One of them was a librarian.
yeah. All right, week 4.
So that was last week.
That was last week. Do you remember what we talked about last week?
Ooh,
Go ahead.
baby Moses.
Baby Moses.
Yep.
That's right.
We talked about baby Moses. What happened to baby Moses?
He was, so the Pharaoh was trying to get all the baby
Yeah.
Hebrew
Last
boys
week.
killed, and he was definitely one of them.
Oh,
So well,
Yeah.
his mother brought him to a lake or a river,
To a river, yeah.
and
And who helped him? Who watched over him while he was in the river?
his sister called Miriam.
Yep.
I watched
That's
the
right.
movie.
Then God brought a princess of Egypt, and she helped. Yep, so lots of helpers with baby Moses. And
All right.
this week,
Yep.
we're going to burn a bush. No.
But
We have
we
a
are.
bush out front we could burn.
No, that's a beautiful bush. We're not burning it.
Do you have any bushes at your house, Jayla? 2? Yeah. Any of them burn without being burned up? No. Okay, just checking. Yep, stop. And
And then what? Oh,
gotta go to
here.
the file.
Oh, down here.
Yep.
That's right.
No, I won't be afraid. You are with me. You are right beside me every day. Even when it feels like everything's going wrong, I can look up to you, God, and find my strength. Your love has lifted me above the raging sea, and I just gotta
So let's say a prayer asking God to open our eyes and ears to hear God's call. After every line I say, you'll answer with the words that Moses said to God. What does it say? Here I am. So we're going to try to do this unmuted. So go ahead and unmute, Jayla. Dear God, you call us to help others.
Here I am. You guys say that with me. Here I am.
You call us to be leaders in your church.
Here I am.
You call us to care for your creation.
Here
I
am.
You call us to be your hands and feet in the world.
Here
I am.
And then help us to hear your call and follow your example. Amen.
Amen.
Now,
The ending word.
Jayla, do you feel up to reading?
Ooh.
No? Okay, Nisa, you're gonna help us read?
Sure.
Okay. You sure you don't want to read, Jay?
there's nobody else but here but us.
It's okay if you don't,
Chickens.
though.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'll start.
Can I
Well,
do it?
I'm going to read this part. While we
Okay.
read today's story, we are going to show with our faces what we think Moses is feeling. Okay?
Scared.
So I want you guys to all think about for each slide,
Yeah.
what is read, what Moses is thinking or what Moses is feeling. Okay, Sam, go ahead.
One day, Moses led the sheep to the west side of the desert. He went to a mountain called Horeb, the mountain of God.
So what do you think Moses was feeling in that moment? He
Or
was,
Mount Sinai, apparently.
yeah. So Moses was leading his sheep just around. Nothing's happening so far. What do you think his face looks like?
I think it looks like.
But nothing's happened yet. He's just leading his sheep around. You
I
think
think
he
it
might
looks-
be tired? Or maybe excited because he loves being with his sheep?
Bored. Sheep are boring.
All right, Nisa, you want to read that?
Sure, once I get them. Okay, I'm ready. Do I read open the Bible?
Nope.
No, just the next part.
On that mountain, Moses saw the angel of the Lord in a burning bush. Moses saw a bush that was burning without being destroyed.
Yeah, what do you think he felt like when he saw a burning bush?
I think it was
What
like,
about you, Jayla? What do you think? You think he
Looks like I'm trying.
All right. So he decided to go closer to the bush and see how the bush could continue to burn or continue burning without being burnt up. You think that was really confusing?
Yeah.
Why
I
is
think it was
the bush burning without being burned up?
because it was a holy fire.
Yeah. The Lord saw Moses was coming to look at the bush, so he called to him from the bush. He said, Moses, Moses. And Moses said, here I am. So now you've got a burning without burning bush talking to you.
Yeah. How do you think he looked? Oh. Totally scared the cat. All right. Nisa,
I don't know what I'd do if any of our bushes started talking to us.
Nisa, you want to read the next one?
Then God said, don't come any closer. Take off your sandals. You are standing on holy ground. I am the God of your ancestors, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and
Jacob.
Jacob.
Also the God of Job, though. So
Yeah. Jayla, did you want to read? No? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Moses covered his face because he was afraid to look at God.
Yep.
All right. You can read now.
Then the Lord said, I have seen the troubles my people have suffered in Egypt, and I've heard their cries when Egyptians hurt them. I know about their pain. Maybe a little sadness now because God's telling him what's going on in Egypt since he bugged out. Now I will go down and save my people from the Egyptians. I will take them from that land and lead them to a good land where they can be free from these troubles. It is a land filled with many good things. That might make you a little happier.
Yeah. All right, Nisa, you want to read that?
So now I am sending you to Pharaoh. Go, lead my people out of Egypt. I thought I said it. But
Yeah, good. But Moses said to God, I am not a great man. How can I be the one to go to Pharaoh and lead the Israelites out of Egypt?
God said, you can do it because I will be with you. Then Moses said to God, but if I go to the Israelites and they ask me what is his name, what should I tell them? Then God said to Moses, tell them, I am who I am. Tell them, I am sent me to you. Tell them that you were sent by Yahweh. This will always be my name. It is how I want the people to remember me from now on.
So let's talk about it. When Moses asks what God's name is, what does God say?
Anybody? What does God say when Moses asked for the name of God? He says, who do I say sent me? He says, tell them,
I am sent you. So what do you think about that name? Either I am, the fact that he calls himself I am, or Yahweh. Any thoughts? Nisa, Jayla, any thoughts?
no.
You guys are quiet today. All right. So our focus verse is, I have seen the troubles my people have suffered. I have heard their cries. I know their pain. Now I will go and save my people. That's found in Exodus 3, 7, and 8. So do you think you could do the job God called Moses to do? Do you think you could? What about you, Jayla? No? You want to share why or why not? Okay, go ahead, Nisa.
because it's literally impossible. I cannot walk or ride a camel that far. Plus,
Wow.
It was a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think God called Moses to have to do something that he would have to lean on God for big time, because it was nearly impossible. Are there things that God calls you to do that seem too hard? Does God call you to do something that's too hard or seems to be too hard? Like not fighting with a sibling or obeying your mom and dad? Is that hard sometimes? Yeah, but he calls us to do that. All right, I'm going to read through this really quick. Moses said to God, but the Israelites will not believe me when I tell them that you sent me. They will say, the Lord did not appear to you. But the Lord said to Moses, what is that you have in your hand? Moses answered, it is my walking stick. Then God said, "Throw your walking stick on the ground." So Moses threw his walking stick on the ground, and it became a snake. Moses ran from it. You think you would run away from it too? Yeah, me too. But the Lord...
Sammy for sure.
Yeah, Sammy for sure. But the Lord said to him, "Reach out and grab the snake by its tail." When Moses reached out and caught the snake tail, the snake became a walking stick again. Then the Lord said, "Use your stick in this way, and the people will believe that you saw the Lord." Then the Lord said to Moses, "I will give you another proof. Put your hand in your robe." So Moses opened his robe and put his hand inside. Then he brought his hand out of the robe, and it was changed. His hand was covered with spots that were white like snow. Then God said, "Now put your hand in your robe again." So Moses put his hand into his robe again. Then he brought his hand out, and his hand was changed. Now his hand was good again as it was before.
Now, it doesn't say that there, but that was actually a really bad disease that appeared on his skin. That was leprosy,
Yeah,
the
leprosy.
white spots. And that having that would have separated him. He would have not been able to even go back home.
Mm-hmm. Then hang on, Nisa. Then God said, "If the people don't believe you when you use your walking stick, then they will believe you when you show them this sign. If they still refuse to believe after you show them both of these signs, then take some water from the Nile River, pour the water on the ground, and as soon as it touches the ground, it will become blood." Then Moses said to the Lord, "But Lord, I am telling you, I am not a good speaker. I have never been able to speak well, and that hasn't changed since you started talking to me. You know that I speak slowly and don't use the best words." Then the Lord said to him, "Who made a person's mouth, and who can make someone deaf or not be able to speak? Who can make a person blind? Who can make a person see? I am the one, so go. I will be with you when you speak. I will give you the words to say." But Moses said, "My Lord, I beg you to send someone else, not me."
That changed from "here I am" to
True.
"send somebody else."
Send somebody else, that's true.
Then the Lord became angry with Moses and said, "All right, I'll give you someone to help you. Aaron, your brother, is a good speaker. He is coming to meet you and will be happy to see you. I will tell you what to say. Then you will tell Aaron, and I will help him say it well. I will tell both of you what to do. So go and carry your walking stick with you. Use it and the other miracles to show the people that I am with you."
So let's talk about it. When God calls you to do something like obeying your parents or treating a sibling with his love, what excuse do you give? That's definitely something to think about.
Ever make excuses, Nisa? Yeah. How about you, Jayla? Do you make up good excuses? What's your best excuse?
I'm sick. I can't go anywhere, Mom. Cough, cough.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I'm sick. I can't do it. I don't feel good. Yeah. Yep, Nisa, what's your best excuse?
It wasn't me.
Oh, it wasn't, yeah, just the denial, huh?
That's funny. You have any excuses?
No, I don't. I never do anything wrong, so I don't need excuses.
That's Yeah.
I didn't hear you. That's probably my biggest excuse. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, that reminds me of a show that Sammy and Shayla watched when they were little.
Oh, yeah.
About
the pond.
Yeah, the pond. And there was a little song of "I can't hear you." Yeah, that's good. Good talking about it. It's hard sometimes when God calls us to do something, especially when we find it inconvenient, right? I mean, Moses definitely came up with lots of excuses because it was hard for him to believe that he could do the things that God was calling him to do. And it was hugely inconvenient He was used to his life in the desert with his sheep. Any other thoughts before we go on to prayer?
Nope.
No? Okay.
All right, let's close with a prayer. Thanking God for helping us care for others. After each line, just like we did the first time, instead of saying, "Here I am," you're going to say, "Thank you, God."
So go ahead and unmute yourselves. And that way you guys can join in, okay?
There we go. Okay. Dear God, you
Dear God.
call us in surprising ways.
Thank you, God. That's what you said? Yep. Go ahead.
Thank you, God.
Good.
You send us to care for others.
Thank you, God.
You remind us that you are with us.
Thank you, God.
You tell us that we are good enough to do what you ask.
Thank you, God.
You assure us that you will help us no matter what.
Thank you, God.
There we go. Good job.
Amen.
All right. Hey, Jayla, you came in late, so we did highs and lows. So what really good thing happened this week for you?
This is the week that I started school, so
Oh, did you start school? I heard they pushed some people back.
Is that your up or your low?
that was my up.
Yep. So you got to see your friends at school?
Yep.
Yep.
I
Nice.
don't really.
My low is I realized I still have to wait 2 more days for Halloween.
Oh, yep. It's coming, though. It's coming. All
All
right.
right.
Cool
Miss
deal.
Meg, do you have a high and low?
Oh, I didn't even know she was there.
Yes, I've been there for a while. Let's see. Hi, we just had a visitor. My great nephew, Alexander, came to see us yesterday because he was in Toledo for a job.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Sure.
Got to see him yesterday. That was my high. And a low.
So
No.
I'm putting my phone in my sock.
No lows?
No.
No, I've had a good
Okay.
week. That's good.
good.
That's good. So, all right. Well, we're almost running out of time here, down to the last 2 minutes. So thank you all for coming. So next week, just to let you know, we are going to put the lesson video up, and we'll message you. Unfortunately, Miss Alana has to be in Detroit,
Right.
picking people up from the airport for a retreat that she is having. And then I have to be with Shayla she's getting ready to be a real, I mean, she's been in college, but she's getting ready to be a real college student. So we have a meeting with the college that we have to attend. So we'll see what's going to happen with that. We've messaged Christine to see how to handle it. Yeah, I messaged Christine. So.
So we'll let you know. I'll send out a text.
That is a styling mask. I like that. Very cool. Very cool.
It's upside down right now.
Is it? Oh, it still looks cool. Well, flip it out. Let me see it right. Oh, yeah, I see. So the white actually goes under your chin. Is it comfortable?
Yes. And the color is actually green fire.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Yeah, I can't see that very well through this. All right. Well, we love all you guys. We will see you. This video as well will be posted at some point. If you need to catch up with any of the lessons, all of the lessons are posted on the church YouTube site. So you can go there and catch up on what has come before, or if you're just bored and you want to go and laugh at me, you can do that too. So, all right. Love you guys.
All right. We'll see ya.
See ya. Bye.
Bye, Jayla.
Bye.
Bye, Nisa.
everybody.
Right, yeah.
The end.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
The end.
The end.